He's up there. Can Min Phong pick one of them out? He goes for goal and they've scored it! They have won it! Vietnam, with the last kick of the game, have scored! And it's the fullback, Quan Tan. Le Cong Vinh has won it for Vietnam.
It surely must be over. This whole stadium has just erupted. Have a look at everyone going absolutely mad. It was that free kick that made the difference tonight. Le Cong Vinh, the golden boy of Vietnamese football, getting ahead to that one. I hope we get a better look at that goal, because at the moment it will not matter for these fans.
It will be the last kick of the game, and you can understand the absolute bedlam and mayhem going on. Thailand, having scored on 20 minutes through Tilasil, have conceded to Le Cong Vinh's near-post header, and he's lost his shirt. There will be some time added on. He'll pick up a yellow card for that. And the final whistle has gone. Vietnam are the AFF Suzuki Cup champions. This is the winning goal. Terrific delivery. Wonderful header from Le Cong Vinh. Just helped it on the way. What a wonderful goal to finish it.
I tell you what, this is a fairy tale ending for Vietnam, who really couldn't get the mental block off in terms of getting a result from Thailand in the previous years. But have a look at this free kick. It's quality written all over it. Le Cong Vinh, that probably will be the most important goal of his career. And Henrik Callisto has brought a team of young boys into this. You can see the euphoria. They're really enjoying it.
Final score from Hanoi is 1 apiece. What that means, though, is that Vietnam have won this 3-2 on aggregate. Will have the trophy after a very short break. How do you cope with that kind of
It is really hard. As soon as the ball is whipped into a dangerous area, it is very, very hard to defend. But it was the quality that was really missing from Vietnam in previous set plays. But made a difference in terms of with that free kick was the substitute Min Phong, who just drilled the ball into an area where, have a look at Suri, the man who gave the ball away, the man who created that opportunity for Vietnam. He's the one who doesn't pick up Le Cong Vinh. For all his experience he had in Europe, Suri Suka really let his team down.
Well, it'll take some calming down to stop these Vietnamese celebrating. For 10 years, the ghost of failure in the final has haunted this side. Normally, it's Thailand who stopped them getting to the final. Never mind winning it. But on this occasion, a tournament that started for Vietnam with defeat to Thailand, another comprehensive defeat to Thailand, has ended with them winning a two-legged final. 2-1 at the Rajamangala, 1-1 here in Hanoi. Did they deserve it?
Well, I think so. If you look at the bigger scheme of things, I think there's been a side in this competition that has consistency, and they've been a unit. If you look at all the great victories in the history of football, a unit has gone on to win competitions. As you can see, Steve Darby just calming the nerves down, just congratulating the players on the hard work they've put in tonight. But just coming back to the way Vietnam has gone about doing their business in this tournament, they're probably, like I mentioned early on in this game, Vietnam needs to win this competition so that Asian football can progress together, ASEAN football can progress together. If Thailand had won this championship, probably it will be stagnant. But now Thailand have to up their game, and all the other countries will have to step up the game. So for football, I think the right result for Vietnam. But if you look at the quality Thailand possessed, it was a real waste, because Steve Darby, Peter Reid and Steve Darby had a solid group of players together. A lot of quality in that side. It is really heartbreaking for the team and also for Thai football.
Callisto, the man who will be absolutely fated throughout Vietnam. North and South will be completely united. Hanoi is where this action is taking place, but all over the country, Vietnam will be celebrating. It's a famous, famous victory.
It is history in the making, and this group of players will actually go into the history books of Vietnamese football for being the first group of players to go on and win a very important and prestigious international competition for the country. And Henry Callisto, it's a huge relief for him, because there'll be critics really sharpening their knives if Vietnam failed to win this one. But he's brought this team, and the belief, he said, the belief is the most important thing, and finally it paid off for Vietnam. And you must really feel happy for the fans and the people of Vietnam.
The stadium is still shaking. When that goal went in, the camera couldn't focus because the stand upon which it is based was rocking. It was an incredible moment. Thank you, Henry Callisto, are saying the Vietnam fans. My word, there will be a party or two in Hanoi.
Well, just not in Hanoi. I think it will be throughout the whole country. People will be celebrating this very, very famous victory. And I'm sure it will be front page of every publication in Vietnam and also Asia. Vietnam have announced their arrival on the international stage. They really need to build on this and improve their football further.
There's the hero, Le Cong Vinh. He's the main man. He played out on the left wing for much of this final, both legs, as Le Cong Vinh gives Callisto the hugest hug he possibly can. It's just his second goal of this tournament, both of them coming in the final.
Well, it's important. I'm a defender and always get into arguments with referees, but we really need to give them credit when it's due.
Top scorer of the competition going to Teddersil. Top scorer, although we did score one. That was the OT in the semi-final, but that's the MVP award. Never easy, these long drawn-out presentations for particularly the losing sides.
You can see the disappointment on Daksakon Tonglau, who actually...
$1,000 is presented by Mr. Yoshiyuki Hakamata, General Director of Vietnam Suzuki Corporation.
Goalkeeper Kitisak, who is injured. Runners-up check of $50,000. It's some consolation.
Quý vị khán giả, chức vô địch giải bóng đá AFF Suzuki Cup năm 2008 thuộc về đội tuyển quốc gia Việt Nam.
Did well in the center of the park. Tam Bin, your mate, number 18.
Defending champions, which will be strange for them, but I'm sure they'll quickly get used to that tag. The big thing here is they have to push on and get better and develop their football as a whole.
Rousing cheer when he receives his medal. There he is, left of screen. My, how he must enjoy this kind of moment.
No, he really is enjoying the situation and the occasion, because he's done really well. Credit must be given to coaches who take teams all the way to the finals and actually win the championship. And Callisto is one man who's adding on to his CV quickly.
The skipper looks on proudly. All are assembled. All we require now is the trophy to be handed over, and then the party in Hanoi and in Ho Chi Minh can start for real.
The trophy is handed over to the captain of the Vietnam team by His Excellency Thepputin Srindato Sri Amat.
Vietnam, champions of the ASEAN region, AFF Suzuki Cup winners 2008, the champions of Vietnam.
That's fantastic sight. We'll have a look at this. Vietnam really enjoying the occasions. The players have worked throughout this whole couple of weeks here, and in the end emerge as champions of the AFF Suzuki Cup.
They've done it in the most dramatic fashion. The last kick of the game, the last header, the last touch from Le Cong Vinh was enough to earn them a 1-1 draw against Thailand. That gave them a 3-2 aggregate victory. And the result is the celebrations, the champions of the ASEAN region of Vietnam.